He knocked me over. I landed on the dog bowl.
This one's wife. I'm finding the 43%. Hello, I'm HG Tudor. Rejoice, oh rejoice, particularly those of you who are in Nigeria. Yes, the living saint that is this one's wife is going to come and visit you. Undoubtedly, all your children will be blessed. Your economy will go into overdrive. The sun will shine. All problems will go away. Litter will be picked up automatically by itself. And every Nigerian will be eligible for a jar of American Riviera Orchard Retirement Home jam. Yes, news has been announced that she won't come to the United Kingdom for the Invictus event. This because her narcissism warns her not to do so because of the threats to control. But instead, she'll continue to be the hanger-on that she is in relation to Invictus Games, repeatedly looking to make it the This One's Wife Games, and she's going to go to Nigeria. After all, she is 43% Nigerian, so she's off to find that 43%. She's going to get on a plane, probably a private one, demonstrating her eco-hypocrisy once again. I can safely lay a bet that Archie and Lilibet will not be going to Nigeria. They'll be told to stay in the boxes in Monty's shit show. But it's Tatler that brings us this news, so it's going to be soft-soaped, but it still provides us with an opportunity to analyse this news. Isaac Zamet writes, "This one's wife and Prince Harry will travel to Nigeria for a short trip. After all, that's worthwhile damaging the environment for, isn't it? After the Duke of Sussex visits London. This one's wife and Prince Harry have announced they will travel to Nigeria in May 2024, days after the Duke is due to visit London to mark the 10th anniversary of the Invictus Games. During the trip, the Sussexes will meet military personnel as they continue to pretend that they are royalty, and they're going to participate in a number of activities associated with the Invictus Games, or more accurately, Harry will do so. This one's wife will stand on the sideline, wandering around with her chicken legs, making sure she's seen by the cameras. Nigeria's Defence Ministry went public with its pleasure at the Sussexes' announcement. Yes, they declared honour and delight. Brigadier General Tukur Gusau on Sunday released a statement confirming that the visit would strengthen Nigeria's connection to the Games and potentially pave the way for hosting future editions. Now, once again, this is Harry's bag, as it was in Dusseldorf until he was overshadowed by this one's wife, and also in The Hague until it was overshadowed by this one's wife. And of course, there was a announcement event in Whistler, which was overshadowed by this one's wife. Harry pops off to Nigeria, looking to strengthen relations. Fair enough. This is his event. This is the games that he has been instrumental in creating. And it would make sense, of course, that you take your family with you. Oh, not the kids, they don't come. I beg your pardon. It makes sense that your wife tells you that she's coming too, because after all, what else is she going to do? It's not like she's got a podcast that she needs to write. Lemonada, they can go fuck themselves. They can wait until 2025 for some non-content. It's not like there's a cooking show to record. That's already been done. It's not like there's any gardening that will be taking place. That probably won't manifest. The polo's wrapped up, so Harry's free in that respect. This one's wife, well, she can still keep an eye on mainstream media and social media from the comfort of a private jet and flouncing around in Nigeria, acting like a faux royal. The woman who said that titles don't really interest her will undoubtedly want to ensure that she is introduced as the Duchess of Sussex as she lords it over the Nigerians, asking them, "Have you seen my 43%? I think I put it down here." Photographer and arse-licker of the couple, Meghan Harriman, who definitely never manipulates any of his photographs, greeted the news on X with an exuberant post, including hearts and flags emojis. This prompted commentators to speculate as to whether Harriman might travel with the Sussexes for a three-way. While the dates for the trip are not yet known, it is understood that Harry will be in London to participate in the 10th anniversary service for the games at St. Paul's Cathedral. But of course, this one's wife, ordinarily wanting to make the games all about her, won't attend that because she's scared of the British public. According to Mail Online, no senior members of the royal family are expected to join Prince Harry for the Invictus Games event in the United Kingdom. They're all washing their hair on that day. The trip comes after the news emerged in 2022 that the Duchess was 43% Nigerian, according to a made-up genealogy test that she had purportedly taken. This one's wife revealed this news in a discussion on, and whoever wrote the article has missed out what needed to be written next. Great journalism. The visit therefore serves a double purpose, both helping to continue the couple's work around the Invictus Games. Oh, all of a sudden, she's getting involved in these games because, of course, she has nothing else to do, and offering this one's wife an opportunity to go and find the 43%, which she carelessly dropped. Prince Harry has previously acknowledged this one's wife's Nigerian heritage in a speech during the opening ceremony of the 2023 Invictus Games in Dusseldorf. During his address, the Duke mentioned the connection as he praised Nigeria, Colombia, great product, thanks guys, and Israel for their inaugural participation in the Games, which are for injured and sick veterans, although you'd start to forget that was the case, as they rarely get mentioned these days. During the speech he said, "Now, I'm not saying we play favourites in our home, but since my wife discovered she is of Nigerian descent, yeah, right, it's likely to get a little bit more competitive this year." Since relocating to Monty Shitshow, the Sussexes have not been too busy with overseas trips. Yeah, I mean, after all, they didn't go to Portugal, didn't go to Dusseldorf, didn't go to Jamaica either. Yeah, none of that actually happened. So, if you're suggesting that they neglect their children or keep using private jets, you're not a very nice person, and you shouldn't be reading Tatler, because Tatler's here to stick its nose up the derriere of this one's wife. Thus, exciting news, I'm sure you'll all agree, about this one's wife going off to Nigeria to find her 43% heritage. Once again, piggybacking events which are nothing to do with her, trying to make the Invictus Games into the This One's Wife Games, and no doubt will be treated to some ridiculous word salad speech by her as she attempts to tell us all that she is indeed 43% Nigerian. I'll keep you posted, and undoubtedly in order to get through the turgid nature of whatever it is she has to say, there'll be a healthy side order of snark. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.